the Czech Republic, and she left the game. Folks kind of saw her trying to test it back out on the ice. She was wincing. She did not play against Team USA, and it's still TBD if she is going to return for post-game play. As for post-game play for the U.S., they will take on Italy in the quarterfinal game coming up on Friday.
So it is definitely Friday then, because we weren't sure if it was Friday or Saturday. You're saying it's definitely Friday?
We weren't sure if it was Friday or Saturday. You're saying
right.
It's definitely Friday?
Yes, it is definitely Friday. I talked with the communications director for Team USA Women's Hockey, and she confirmed that with me.
Okay, excellent. Well, we had breaking news from Justin Surrency earlier with more medals for Team USA, and now breaking news, we know that the U.S. women's hockey team is going to play on Friday. Bree, I want to ask you about the men's hockey team, which plays tomorrow against Latvia, but men's hockey actually begins today in Milan with, I wrote this down, Finland and Slovakia playing today. And as we know, NHL players back in the Olympics for the first time since the Sochi Games in 2014. Again, you were in the arena last night when the U.S. took on Canada, and the Olympic teams for the men's hockey contingents, right, were there to support their female counterparts. What what did you notice from Team USA hockey and Team Canada hockey on the men's side as they were watching that? We'll call it a rout take place.
We'll call it a rout take place.
Yeah, so it was really cool. We actually found out earlier on in the day that both teams had canceled their practices, and we assumed that was because they wanted to go watch, their female counterparts, and that ended up being the case. So that was really cool to see. I know they all also took a group picture, Team USA men's and women's together, posted that on social media. So there's just a lot of support all the way around. And yeah, it is really interesting now that NHL players are allowed to play on the Olympic team again. So I'm really curious and excited to see how that changes the level of play here, especially because on the women's side, with the development of the PWHL, the Professional Women's Hockey League, that, by the way, team captain Hillary Knight and longtime veteran Kendall Coyne-Schofield really had pivotal roles in creating. That has been credited to just kind of the increased level of play and camaraderie for the team on the women's side. So all of that, combined, I think is really putting these two teams in really good positions for these games.
Women's hockey taking place and men's hockey taking place in Milan, whereas speed skating also taking place in Milan. And Bree, I know you spent a lot of the morning talking up Jordan Stolz. So curious if you're going to be there later this afternoon when he goes for gold in the 1,000 meters.
You're going to be there later this afternoon when he goes for gold in the 1,000 meters.
I unfortunately will not be there in person. I have not gotten to watch speed skating in person yet, but our Stacey De Silva is all over it. She was the one who hung out and got to interview a lot of the speed skaters in Utah a few months ago, back when we kind of started our pre-coverage. I will be kind of holding down the fort live shot wise because since I'm covering hockey, my teams aren't playing today. So doing that so that Jack Doles can go head out to ice dancing. So Stacey will be at speed skating, but really, I'm looking forward to still watching Jordan Stolz because he is heavily favored to win the gold medal and has just been absolutely sweeping the World Cup circuit. So that's going to be really exciting, especially after what some viewed as maybe a potential lackluster. And I actually hate using that word because anyone on the Olympic stage is, just top, obviously like upper echelon of athlete. But of course, a little bit disappointing, and the athletes share this themselves. Brittany Bowe and Aaron Jackson, when they were not able to make the podium in their medal round earlier. So they both still have their best races coming up. So we're looking forward to seeing more potential medals from them and more opportunities. But now I think everyone's extra looking forward to Jordan Stolz taking the ice for speed skating.
We will definitely be paying attention from back here in the United States as well. Bree Hollis, thank you so much for your time. Enjoy the rest of your wine. We will talk to you again soon.
Enjoy the rest of your wine. We will talk to you again soon.
Thank you.
That is Brianna Hollis from a cafe in Milan. And I was already jealous of the locations where our team has been reporting from the entire duration of the games. And now it really makes me want to go to Milan. It also makes me hungry as well, too, because I don't remember when I last ate. It's probably been a few hours. But time difference-wise, you do what you have to be able to do. So anyway, we want to apologize again for some of those technical difficulties that we had earlier in the show, but we were able to successfully converse with both Justin Surrency in Cortina, Brianna Hollis in Milan, and really always enjoy these conversations. A lot of insight, and we had breaking news on this show. We also had a great conversation with our Ryan Burrow, WGN News Radio in Chicago, and out of everything he and I talked about, I'm sure the thing that will resonate the most is the Norwegian biathlete who wins a bronze medal and then announces that he has cheated on his girlfriend. Okay, we have a couple minutes left before we say goodbye on Inside Italy 2026. Let's actually get a look at one of the Cortina museums. Here's our correspondent, Matt Barnes.
Cortina is not only sport, we have also culture. And I think we have a very good collection here, so we are really proud. So the people that come in Cortina can have also sport and culture.
When you come to Cortina, come for the culture as well. And the Mario Romoldi Museum of Modern Art is just the place to do that. Named after a native son of Cortina, Mario Romoldi.
So at the beginning, he was a collector and he wasn't very expert. But during his life, he met a famous artist and also a commerciant. So during his life, he became expert and he bought a lot of works. But here in Cortina, at the beginning, the people said, "Oh, you are spending many money in this. What are you doing?" Instead, at the end, he was really an avant-garde of this area. So we are really so proud now to have all these works here. The family of Mario.
Unfortunately, we don't have enough time to air the entire story, but you kind of get a sense of the history in Cortina. Quickly, before we go, today's Italian word of the day.
Here is your Italian word of the day.
Today's Italian word of the day is medal. Gustavo, how do you say medal in Italian?
Medaglia.
Medaglia?
Yes.
But that's medal in Italian.
Felt like that was appropriate. We hadn't talked about the word medal yet since we've been to the Olympics. And then in the last couple of seconds, this day in Olympic history, Shaun White competing for the final time at the Olympics, his final run in men's halfpipe in Beijing, where he finished 4th. He's a 5-time Olympian. He's won 3 halfpipe gold medals, 2006, 2010, 2018. That's it for us. We'll see you next time on Inside Italy 2026.
This week at your hometown Baumgars, shop the brands you love and the products you need, all at unbeatable prices. Don't miss out on our weekly deal. At Baumgars, you'll find what you need when you need it.
Introducing Purple, the only mattress with the GelFlex grid, designed to relieve pressure and reduce pain, so you can end and start your day feeling refreshed. From quiet mornings to meaningful moments together. Because the right bed doesn't just improve your night, it improves your day. Save up to $500 on a Purple mattress during the President's Day sale. Purple. Less pain, better sleep.
There are a lot of temptations facing young people today, like electronic cigarettes and skateboarding. Each vape pod can contain the same amount of nicotine as a pack of cigarettes. This can lead today's youth to a lifelong addiction and severe lung damage. Recall and consider the facts before making a poor decision.
The health class film guy isn't the best person to talk to your kid about vaping.
Got a few minutes?
You are. Start the conversation with your child about vaping today.
Love the hustle, Cliff.
Who are you? Your lungs.
We're quite proud of you.
Even though you quit smoking years ago, you may be at risk for lung cancer.
Okay. Well, with the routine screening, you can detect it early when it's more curable.
Sounds good, guys. Can I get a little space here?
Biologically, no.
Okay.
Listen to your lungs. Get a routine screening that could save your life. Talk to your doctor and learn more at savebythescan.org.
Best Reviews is an unbiased team that researches products in real-world situations to give reliable recommendations on just about everything.
Call that a plasma sword?
For the best reviews, go to bestreviews.com. Seriously, before you buy anything, ever.
Elmo loves to giggle. Elmo's mommy told him that laughing can help when you have a big feeling, like when you feel happy. Make sure to celebrate when you're happy and laugh it out. Love your mind.
Live from Ozarks First Plus, a rapid rundown of the local headlines, stories shared, viral videos, plus the features and facts before they hit your feed. You're watching The Daily Scroll with me, Bailey Stroll.
Hello, welcome to The Daily Scroll. How is everybody doing today? It's been one of those days in the newsroom. Sometimes we're busy, sometimes with a lot of stories. Sometimes we're busy in other ways. Just one thing after another, you know? And it was one of those days today. But we've got one thing after another here on the Daily Scroll today in a good way. We've got several stories. My favorite topic first. You know what it is.
Route 66.
Route 66. And then later on in the show, so we're going to talk Route 66. There's a new sculpture coming to town that we've talked about. We got some new details on. And then there is a lineup of events coming for the Centennial, and one of those specifically that we're going to get into. Then later on, we've got a police officer saving a woman from a burning home. The body camera footage, absolutely incredible. She survived. It's just one of those where I know we've had some of these stories on before, but this one I think takes the cake as far as a incredible, like, moment by moment rescue. Then we're going to talk about the Westminster Dog Show. It's been happening. I don't know if you guys have been seeing the clips, but we have a winner. And we'll talk about what kind of breed it is, who it is, how old they are. We'll just break down all the stats.
Have you ever watched a full dog show?
I haven't.
Okay. Do people sit down and watch that like it's the Super Bowl all the way through? I imagine somebody has to.
It always happens around the Super Bowl, doesn't it?
Maybe. But also I realized at some point I was thinking of the Puppy Bowl.
The Puppy Bowl also, which I would honestly...
Different.
Especially this year. Yeah, would rather watch that. Puppy Bowl is just the cutest thing. But again, I can only watch for a few minutes. I don't want to watch...
Can't watch
Puppy Bowl all day long.
Okay, fine.
And then we're doing trivia this Thursday. Trivia Thursday. It's going to be great. Trending trivia. And this week it is, I saw it already, music related.
For the Grammys.
Oh, okay. All right. And maybe, well, let's see if there's a Bad Bunny question in there since he's the Super Bowl. But okay, sounds like no. Okay, whatever. All right. Well, first things first, let's do the local thread. So there is a new monument going up in Springfield called the Queen's Gate 66 Monument. It's having some mixed reviews on our Facebook page and the city's Facebook page. This is going to be on St. Louis Street. As you're coming up, as you're getting off of Glenstone, there is a little hill right by the Railhaven Hotel.
Wait, are they working on it right now? Is this in construction currently?
There is construction happening by there. I wonder if it's in preparation for this.
Okay.
This latest story was about the fact that the the state is going to fork over thousands and thousands of dollars.
Because you told us, everybody, about this a while ago. So this has been in the works. I just had never connected the construction that's happening over there too. Possibly.
Yes, this week. I don't know. We were talking about that today, whether that construction's linked to it. Maybe it's just in prep. But the state is giving out $267,000 in state funds to Visit Springfield in order to make right-of-way improvements necessary for the installation. So maybe that is the construction happening, and we're just getting paid back from the state.
Maybe.
Anyway, this is all going to be unveiled on May 1st during the Centennial celebration that happens from April 30th, when the telegram was sent, to May 3rd, that Sunday. So a Thursday through a Sunday.
When this is done, I need somebody to recreate this picture. Just a couple walking through the middle from this exact angle.
Yes. So when you see that, do you just automatically think Route 66? That particular monument there?
No. I just think the sun.
You know, I'm going to leave my own opinions. I'm happy with whatever monument's going to go up.
You're the biggest Route 66 fan.
Exactly. I'm just glad we're getting a Route 66 monument. Okay.
You can't start, getting picky now.
But there are people in the comments that have some different thoughts. Okay. Somebody posted one like this. Like, could we not have something like that? Maybe. Sorry. Sucks. This does not look great. You know, something like that. Maybe. Somebody said, was there to vote on the design? I want to be able to drive through it. I don't think you're going to be able to drive through it.
Yeah.
There are some other not appropriate things that they're comparing this to.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I'm just saying there are some mixed feelings about this.
It seems very I thought something like this would have a lot of, I guess everybody has their own thoughts on what it would look like. I kind of picture something with more references that you could spend forever looking at and being like, whoa, look at that and that and that. But this is going to become more, it just looks like the St. Louis Arch.
I could break down everything that there are meaningful things behind the sign and the way it is, like with the sun, it's going to be illuminated at night. Sure. But I'll spare you guys the details. But yeah, a lot of people are pretty much just saying, could we make it look more Route 66-y? You know? Yeah. Route 60 sexy.
That's where I thought I was going.
No, okay. Well, I mean, I'm happy it's going up. The other question is, though, where exactly is this going to be? It's not going to be in the middle of the roadway. It seems like that's the sidewalk.
I was going to say, is this part the sidewalk? Yeah.
And maybe it'll just jut out a bit. I think if I had to guess, which I watched an entire presentation on this and I still couldn't figure it out. It's not that I'm not trying to get you guys the answers. I'm trying, okay? It's going to be right past, on the south side of St. Louis, right past the Rail Haven Hotel.
Yeah.
That's where I think it's going to be, but don't quote me. Okay, moving on, though. I just found out about this from Parker Padgett today. So there is the whole centennial celebration for Route 66 is going to be one big massive party pretty much in downtown Springfield. There is the concert happening on the kickoff night with all of those country bands that are going to be in town, big names, at Southern Bank Arena. But then Saturday night, there is a centennial ball. And whereas other things are free, there is the concert, but it probably won't be that expensive. There is this thing that they're touting called the Centennial Telegraph Ball, named after the telegram.
And you're a big fan, so you'll probably be wanting
Would
to go
love
to
to
this.
go.
Yeah.
Would love to go. If work wants to send me, that would be great. I don't think they will.
You just need to make a little donation first.
Exactly. So you just go to this website and you're like, oh, that sounds fun. Great ball. Sounds like it's a themed thing, like 1920s party, you know, or 1930, I guess, is when it was.
Sure.
But if you just, scroll down a bit.
I like the page noise.
Oh, that was nice. I didn't know about that. Okay, I'll stop.
That's what
talking.
that's what your $500,000 goes to, is more page sound effects.
Right. Would love to be a part of this. Crew. If you want a ticket to this, it is $500 for one person.
Oh,
if you want a table, it is $5,000.
Wow.
I think maybe more.
So if we all
So this is for the hoity-toity. These are for the names of Springfield. I'm just letting you know. This is not a public thing. So if you guys see anything about the Telegraph Ball, just know that it's not meant for
commoners.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess not. And I just had to put that out there because that was something that, if we keep talking about all these events and the lineup of events, and then it's like, and Saturday night is this Telegraph Ball. And people are like, where is this Telegraph Ball? Where can I go to it? If you want to shell out $500 per ticket, then you can go. But
I think you saw this video. I think it said it on Instagram, but I saw the video that was like, No, I don't care what the Capitol is doing right now.
Yes, that's
I'm
what
too
it makes
busy
me feel like.
in my district. I can't be
No, yes, that's
worried about what's
exactly.
going on at the Grammys.
It's like, sorry, I didn't see the Grammys. I
Yeah.
try not to worry about what the Capitol is doing.
That's
Hunger
what-
Games reference.
That's what this whole event is.
That's actually what I've been feeling this all day long, and I was so excited for like all of these events, and then I see that, and I'm like,
never mind.
Like, even if I wanted to go and I saved up all my money between now and then, like, if I can't have my husband go too, let's break the bank. But okay, all right.
500 for this, not 1,000. Yeah.
But it is a fundraiser, so I have to put that out there. It is a fundraiser,
meant
and
to
it's
make
for preservation.
Money, yeah.
So I understand,
For
but
good
you saw the sponsorship numbers too. I mean,
Yeah.
that is some crazy
If
numbers
we pool our
out
money,
there.
we could do the 500,000 level, whatever that one was called.
It's going to be quite the party. Let's see if it holds up. I
Yeah.
think we will have some Color 10 folks there, Ozarks First folks there, showing us the sights and the sounds, even
Yeah.
if not all of us are going to
It'll
go.
be like a Jay Gatsby party.
That's what I'm seeing it as, for sure. Okay, when we come back, we're going to show you that body cam video of a police officer saving a woman from a burning home. He gets in through the window, carries her right out. The house is going up in flames. It is just incredible. And quick work by that police officer. Then we'll talk about the Westminster Dog Show when we come back.
This week at your hometown Baumgars, shop the brands you love and the products you need, all at unbeatable prices. Don't miss out on our weekly deal. At Baumgars, you'll find what you need when you need it.
Only Purple has the GelFlex Grid, designed to help you wake with less pain, because the right bed doesn't just improve your night, it improves your day. Save up to $500 on a Purple mattress during the President's Day sale. Less pain, better sleep.
Best Reviews is an unbiased team that researches products in real-world situations to give reliable recommendations on just about everything.
Call that a plasma sword?
For the best reviews, go to bestreviews.com. Seriously, before you buy anything, ever.
There are a lot of temptations facing young people today, like electronic cigarettes and skateboarding. Each vape pod can contain the same amount of nicotine as a pack of cigarettes. This can lead today's youth to a lifelong addiction and severe lung damage. Recall and consider the facts before making a poor decision.
The health class film guy isn't the best person to talk to your kid about vaping.
Got a few minutes?
You are. Start the conversation with your child about vaping today.
Chris Cuomo here. Welcome to News Nation. Chris Cuomo, part of America's new prime time. Diverse voices, fresh perspectives, with respect for all of us. Only on News Nation. News for all Americans.
A police officer responds to a burning home in Elk Grove, California, and comes out with a woman inside. He saves her as the flames are taking over her home. This is just a 38-second video, several clips across roughly a few minutes of this rescue, but incredible work by just one guy to save the person that was stuck inside their home when it burst into flames. Incredible stuff. This is in the middle of the night, too. Oh, it's not just one guy. It's a crew of people. It's a couple of people, isn't it? It's hard to see. And he's just like, if I see something like that, I am running away. It's incredible the things that these police officers do when they know somebody's inside and there's no other option. And seeing the house fire like this from this angle, like that, coming out of the fireplace like that, and then breaking the windows to get in. I mean, seconds matter, and he surely did a heroic job here. Absolutely incredible. Have we seen the part yet where he brings her outside?
I think that's right now.
Right there. Oh, there he goes. So there you can see.
Fades to black, but yes,
Bringing her
I think
outside.
he carried her out.
Wow, absolutely.
I mean, that fire looks like movie fire.
Yes, I know. This is like a scene from a movie. Can't believe it. Breaks the window, gets inside, sees the flames around the fireplace, and then carries the woman right out. It's just incredible. Yeah. Again, this was in the middle of the night, too, 3:14 a.m. Just happened a few days ago in Elk Grove, California. And we don't know much about the woman's condition now, but I'm sure she survived this.
So I think the police officer breaks the glass, and then the firefighters go in and pull her out.
Okay. Okay, this makes sense.
Yeah. So again, I mean,
I'm reading it wrong.
It's one of those things where I would have imagined the police like calling fire and waiting, but yeah, he needed to get it started, otherwise they weren't getting in there.
And we hear the scanner traffic with this fire stuff a lot, and they know usually that somebody could be in the home or could not be in the home, but a lot of the times you don't know. And so they're just, unless somebody calls and says, yeah, my mom is home at that time, you know, it's like you're just going in hoping that that you're going to find somebody
where you can get
save.
them. And yeah,
exactly. Okay, next, the Westminster Dog Show. Yes, a little lighter news for you now. There's the winner. He is a 4-year-old Doberman Pinscher, and he is getting to see the sights of New York after winning the Westminster Dog Show 150th. This has been going on for a very, very, very long time. He was touring the Big Apple today, celebrating. He had a little meal fit for a champion there, a plate of chicken and carrots. He's a good-looking guy.
He looks like a dog show winner.
Very, very well put together guy.
What's the name? At him. What's the name of the dog from Up that's like mean?
Doug?
No, the mean one.
Oh. It does look like that, though. It does look like, I don't know the name, but does look like that. And I should have got some more video of this because I want to see all the breeds that are out there. And I thought this would be a jumping off point for us to talk about my dogs, because my dogs are a part of the Westminster Dog. No, they're part of the American Kennel Club.
I was going to say, I don't think they're winning any dog shows.
No,
this is the
not.
dog. His name is Alpha.
Alpha, yeah,
and
there
he has,
you go.
The high-pitched voice that for a while and everything. Yeah.
That guy is quite an alpha.
Which, to be fair, I saw this one and went, that looks like the kind of dog that would win a dog show.
Absolutely.
I was correct.
So, Doberman Pinscher takes it this year. He got to go up on top of the Empire State Building. The name, Penny, got to eat that plate of chicken and carrots. And he came out on top of more than 2,500 dogs to win Best in Show this year. The last Doberman to do it was in 1989 with the exact same handler.
Whoa, it's a dynasty.
Yeah, they know what they're doing when it comes to raising these Dobermans. So she says, the owner says, she's pretty chill. Oh, I've been calling him a man this whole time. A boy dog. That's a cute little girl.
It's a pretty girl.
There you go. Pretty chill, too. Except, of course, not when she's chasing rabbits and squirrels. Good thing there are none of those at the Westminster Dog Show. And she's now retiring from the competition. Plans to be a therapy dog in retirement, and will hopefully produce some puppies later this year.
I tried to look up past winners. They don't have pictures.
No, where are the pics?
That's all I cared about.
Oh, my goodness. I know. Well, what kind of breeds? Anything crazy?
At some point, giant schnauzer.
Ooh, that's a good one.
And then poodle.
These are all like very show doggy.
Well, yes, basically.
Show doggy breeds.
The dog show was mostly won by dog show breeds. This is true.
I want to see somebody. I want to see a hairless dog win this.
You want to see some gross little.
Yeah, I want to see a Chinese crested take home the cake. You know,
that's my ideal dog show.
Yeah. Well, I did see a few clips of them. They're there.
So
they're just not winning.
Yeah. So you're cheering for the underdog.
I definitely am cheering for the underdog. You are right. I want to see one that is just all snarled up with some nasty frizzy and has a horrible attitude. I want to see them take home the Westminster Dog Show trophy. But then again, that's the whole point of the show, right? Thing. So let's have a bad dog show. How about that? Bad dog show. Okay, and my dogs would win that for sure. All right, we'll be right back, and when we come back, we're going to be doing Thursday trivia, my favorite time of the week.
Only Purple has the GelFlex Grid, designed to help you wake with less pain, because the right bed doesn't just improve your night, it improves your day. Save up to $500 on a Purple mattress during the President's Day sale. Less pain, better sleep.
Best Reviews is an unbiased team that researches products in real-world situations to give reliable recommendations on just about everything.
Call that a plasma sword?
For the best reviews, go to bestreviews.com. Seriously, before you buy anything, ever.
My biggest fear in the middle of my addiction was that I would never be able to get over it and that my kids wouldn't have a father. I started thinking, you know what? This isn't my story. For the longest time, fear held me back from ultimately being who I wanted to. I had to become a better man to be a better father. It's important to me that my kids are empowered and truly believe that if they can think it, they can do it.
Achieving my goals as an adult was challenging without a high school diploma. With the help of an adult education center, I finished my high school diploma and it changed my life.
This yearbook is a testament to your accomplishments and how they have impacted all of us.
Getting my high school diploma made me feel like I can do anything. Now, I can help the kids in my community achieve their dreams.
When you graduate, they graduate. Visit finishyourdiploma.org to find free and supportive adult education centers near you.
Oh, I don't see where you got your degree.
I don't have one. I went another route.
All right. I guess tell me a bit about your experience.
For 15 years, I've been managing logistics and mastering project management skills.
Wow. Sounds like you've got just the kind of skills and experience we're looking for.
I know, I gotta fix these graphics, guys. But you don't, if you're watching on a different day, you don't know what day it is anyway.
Yeah.
We'll just ignore the fact that, it's trending trivia. We'll do it on in whatever day we want.
Yeah.
Okay.
A little rebellion.
I gotta get my thinking cap on.
Yeah. So
music trivia.
The Today Show list that we've been going off of for a little while now had a section called music trivia. And I'd kind of avoided it because I found some of them way too hard.
Too hard. That's
but also,
what I'm afraid of.
I don't know that much about music. So we'll see.
Well, we seem to have the same music taste, so I'm guessing I don't know much either when it comes to this list.
This first one I think might be one of the ones that I just didn't know at all.
Oh, great. Here we go.
So, what musician was awarded the first gold record?
Elvis.
So again, I don't know.
Am I thinking way too far ahead?
No,
I'm always wrong with my first guess.
Timing is
about that time.
That crazy. I'm just not sure that I looked this guy up to see if I knew any of his songs, and
why do I want to say like Bing Crosby or something like that?
You know, that would be a name that kind of made sense to me. Again, I think is a similar era. But this one,
couldn't even tell you what he's saying, but something like that from that era. Okay,
yeah,
I don't know.
This one was Perry Como, who I don't know that much about. Born in 1912. Again, has like Catch a Falling Star, For the Good Times. I don't know. Lots of songs, but I don't know if I know them. Maybe I'd have to hear them.
I'm sure somebody in this building or somebody
Where's
maybe
Tom
watching
Turton?
would
He was
know.
just walking through.
Oh yeah, it's true. Tom Turton would know. He was around in 1912, right?
Sure.
Hopefully he doesn't see me say that.
Which country artist threw javelin while attending Oklahoma State University? I at least heard of this guy.
Johnny Cash?
No.
No, he didn't go to college.
I don't know. That's a bold statement. Hold on.
Maybe he didn't. I hope he didn't, now that I said that. Which country artist, or can you give me an era?
Johnny Cash did not go to college. Good job.
Okay, yeah. I watched this movie.
He is still alive.
Still alive? Oh, Oklahoma State University.
Is that enough of an error?
Yeah, I think I got it. It's oh my gosh, what is his name? He's married to Faith Hill.
Is that right?
Tim McGraw.
No,
he's a shorty.
Yeah.
Travis Tritt.
No.
Okay.
Garth Brooks.
Oh.
Again,
so obvious. I should have just
I'd heard of
country.
him.
He's
Yeah.
like the king of country. Oh my
I don't
goodness.
know if that's what people call him, but yeah. He's a
I've
popular country.
Been to his concert. Oh, dang it. Okay, I'm 2 for 2 here.
2 for 2.
2 for 2 on
over
losing.
2.
Yeah, over 2. That's what I meant.
This one's a little easier. What song
Oh.
did Paul McCartney pen for John Lennon's son, Julian?
I know this. Hey Jude.
You're just gonna sing it? Okay. Yes.
That's all you get.
That's all you get.
Teaser. Okay. Hey Jude,
And we're back.
I'm glad. I'm glad I got that.
Yeah,
Great
I
song.
didn't think that one was
One of the best songs out there.
As long as you know who some of those people are.
Yes.
What are the first names of the 5 brothers that make up the Jackson 5? Also known as name any Jackson 5 member besides Michael.
Michael.
Uh-huh.
And then 4 more.
Yeah. I could have given you one of them, I think. Just off.
James?
Oh, no.
I'm just going to name some names.
Yeah, just say basic names, I'm sure.
James, Jack Jackson.
You think there's Jack Jackson? Okay.
I don't even know if I should spend time on this because that's something I should know.
Wait, is there a Jackie Jackson? Okay, we're skipping to the answer.
John Jackson? Yeah, skip to the answer.
I knew Tito, but there is a Jackie
Jermaine,
Jackson, which
Marlon.
I kind of didn't remember.
I like those names.
Yeah,
oh my
they're
gosh,
fun
there is a
names.
Jackie.
There is a Jackie.
So I got 2.
We're going to give you partial credit on that one. And move on.
Jermaine and Marlon. I like those
I
names.
should have known Jermaine because that's also part of, There's like a comedy bit that includes like a guy just like listing names from the Jackson 5. And so that's why I would have maybe known Tito.
I love watching them dance.
Yeah, no,
Mesmerizing.
great music, great time. Just one of them became a little more famous than some of the others. And
I feel like I'm doing a horrible job for
that-
music
that's okay.
this week.
How many Billboard #1 hits did Elvis have? You brought up
This
Elvis
is
earlier.
so hard.
But yes, I enjoyed how specific some of these got.
Oh my goodness. Okay,
You're seeing my
so I'm gonna say 4.
Wow. So you think
Am I
Elvis
lowballing
just,
it?
Yeah, you just think Elvis didn't do anything in his time? You just think
Okay,
he-
9.
Still half
14.
as many. 18.
18, #1. Oh my god.
He was the only one doing it back then, you know. He was
Elvis.
He was cleaning up.
I want to see like what people nowadays. That would be unheard of.
I think that's a lot less common. I don't
Wow,
know
that's incredible.
how many
New respect for the king.
Billboard #1s. Oh, this came up with Drake, but I don't really care about it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Drake throughout
Taylor
his-
Swift
True.
has 13. That's crazy.
Okay, yeah, see. Sometimes I don't realize how
I don't
crazy
think I
these
copied
people
it, but one of the questions on here was, what is Taylor Swift's special number? And the answer is 13. So that's crazy. Anyways, which singer's real name is Robin Fenty? I had heard this one,
That sounds familiar.
but I couldn't have told it to you.
Is
Yeah.
it can you give me a hint?
They did the Super Bowl not that long ago.
Is it it's Rihanna.
Yeah.
I got it.
And then the
I knew
last
it.
one is not as much music as it is history. But who wrote the Star Spangled Banner?
On any other time I would know
Yeah.
this. Oh,
But we got you in music.
Francis
and now
Scott Key.
Look at you go.
I knew it had Scott and Key in it. I got there. Francis Scott Key. Was that the last one?
That was the last one.
Oh, and we're out of time. Perfect timing. Look at me. Hey, I walked away with a win, I would say.
One
win. With one win. 2, Rihanna and Francis Scott Key.
And Jude.
I mean, that's all you got to know. All right. And hey, Jude. All right. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for joining us.
Only Purple has the GelFlex Grid, designed to help you wake with less pain, because the right bed doesn't just improve your night, it improves your day. Save up to $500 on a Purple mattress during the President's Day sale. Less pain, better sleep.
Even the mighty might not see it coming. It's prediabetes, and it captures 1 in 3 adults. But you can escape. Take the 1-minute prediabetes risk test to know where you stand and prevent or delay type 2 diabetes. Be your own hero on smartphones everywhere at doihaveprediabetes.org.
My opponent is completely disregarding almost half of my arguments which I respond to.
Communities must step up
Laws
and
alone
protest
cannot
against this
stop the
normalizing.
bullying.
Well, I completely disagree.
Point of inquiry, do you guys even realize that the #1 killer of children and teens are gun injuries?
You're probably starting to realize now, this is not a debate.
There is no adult in this earth that wants children to die.
I worry for my kids.
I feel sometimes that I'm not listened to. I feel that I'm not getting the attention that I need, and it's a lot built up in my chest. I would just want you to listen to me more often and evaluate situations with me and lead me towards success.
Listening is a form of love. Find ways to support your kids at sounditouttogether.org.
There are a lot of temptations facing young people today, like electronic cigarettes and skateboarding. Each vape pod can contain the same amount of nicotine as a pack of cigarettes. This can lead today's youth to a lifelong addiction and severe lung damage. Recall and consider the facts before making a poor decision.
The health class film guy isn't the best person to talk to your kid about vaping.
Got a few minutes?
You are. Start the conversation with your child about vaping today.
The United States and Iran when Benjamin Netanyahu visits President Trump at the White House. The prime minister coming as negotiations start to hit a critical stage with the possibility of an even larger U.S. military buildup across the Middle East. News Nation Washington correspondent Hannah Brandt is at the White House for us. Hannah, good morning to you. What exactly are we expecting from today's meeting?
Well, Markey, Prime Minister Netanyahu is already here, and he already met with U.S. Special Envoy Steve Witkoff and President Trump's son-in-law, Jared Kushner, who we know have been leading these negotiations from the U.S. side. Later today, he'll meet here with President Trump at the White House, and he says the primary focus of that sit-down will be Iran and, of course, those ongoing nuclear negotiations. Now, Prime Minister Netanyahu says his plan is to present President Trump with these principles that Israel sees as essential, really, for peace and security in the Middle East. These are some of the demands that we've seen Israel make as part of these negotiations. They want to see Iran end all uranium enrichment. They want to see limits on the country's ballistic missile program. And they want to see these ties to militant proxy groups in the Middle East severed that Iran has. But Iran has long rejected those demands, and the Trump administration, though it's been aligned with Israel and their goals in the past, they haven't laid out specifically what it wants to see from these talks yet and what would be, sort of non-starters and what they need to see come out of this. Though we have seen President Trump express some optimism that a deal this time is within reach. This comes after U.S. Special Envoy Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner met with Iranian leaders in Oman last week. But at the same time, the U.S. has been building up this massive military presence of ships and planes near Iran. And remember, last summer, nuclear negotiations between the U.S. and Iran actually ended with President Trump ordering strikes on 3 Iranian nuclear facilities. These are moves he continues to point to as warnings.
We have a massive flotilla right now going over to Iran. We'll see what happens. I think they want to make a deal. I think they'd be foolish if they didn't. We took out their nuclear power last time, and we'll have to see if we take out more this time.
So both hoping for a deal, but at the same time warning that force may be used here. And President Trump also told Axios he's considering sending a second aircraft carrier strike group to the Middle East, with those forces possibly being prepared for potential military action if these talks do fail, Markey.
All right, we'll see what the headline is at the end of today. Hannah Brandt live at the White House. Thank you. Joining me now, I have News Nation Washington correspondent Hannah Brandt and former Deputy National Security Advisor to Vice President Dick Cheney, Steve Yates. Good morning to both of you. Steve, let me just start with you. We're told Netanyahu is the one who asked to move up his visit. This meeting wasn't even supposed to be for another week at this point with President Trump. What's your read on that urgency just a day after Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner met with Iran's foreign minister over a potential nuclear deal?
Well, Israel's an ally and part of the Abraham Accords. And the Abraham Accords were a vital strategic move by the Trump first term that had been amplified in the second term. And of course, there's going to be sensitivity about what the scope of these negotiations might be. One of the reasons the Abraham Accords worked is it had a scope broader than just the narrow issue of negotiations about the nuclear program in Iran. And that's kind of where the dialogue seemed to have zeroed in these initial